Good morning. Let's get over in this Discord over here. All right. Share your screen. Let's try this again. Boom. Go live. Yes. Chart is up. Beautiful. It worked today. It's Discord, not TradingView. Yeah, it's okay. TradingView, you make Discord look like a redheaded stepchild. Great platform. Love you guys. Discord, not so much. TradingView, 2 thumbs up. Let me see here. Let's throw a little GM in the chat because it is a good morning. Just heard some wild shit about good morning. Never heard of before. We'll keep that for another time. Man, we got some crazies in the world right now. It is insanity. What are we going to do? We're going to look at the charts. That's what we're going to do. Let's see. We're going to get in our safe space in front of our monitors. By the way, I did say U.S. military now begging the soldiers they dishonorably discharged out of the military because they refused to get the jab. They're like, you can come back. Are you kidding me? What a joke. What a freaking joke. As a veteran, I'm disgusted with this government. Disgusted. Thought I'd start out with that, but yeah, we're going to get on these charts. All right, we got the dollar. This bad boy opened up the daily below the bottom of the monthly range. Hello, sir. How are you? Mr. Zentap's in the house. I do believe. No, you go lay down. Go lay down, man.
Yo.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, buddy.
Just busy here. It's good to see you.
Yeah. All good. You busy. I get you. Got a dog. Get away, man. Get away. I mean, it's raining out. This guy's driving me crazy. You're not going out in the mud. Go lay down. Just blow on him. He doesn't like getting blown on. What? Oh my God. Mommy, help me. The big bad wolf. No, bud. Might have to put him out on his leash. Look, squirrel. I put him on his leash. I wish I would have had a camera to take his picture, man. He turned around and looked at me like, what are you doing? Keeping you out of the mud. That's what I'm doing. All right. So like I started, dollar opened up below the daily volatility range, below the bottom of the monthly volatility range. I'm talking about the bottom of the support. First day, this daily volatility range, the center has been below that monthly. Is this going to be the day that the dollar finds a little support down here and pops up? Let's see if the dollar can close the day up above 103.6. Even the top side of the daily range would be good for the dollar. Let's see here. Yeah, closer to 103.67. See if the dollar can do that. Right now, the weakness the dollar is showing, who's taking advantage? Finally, did gold finally have a pump? Let's pop over here on gold. Actually, while I'm on the dollar, let's pop it up on the regular chart. Get a quick peek at it right here. Looked a little last night, late. Yeah, setting up that hidden bear. Should I throw the RSI back up on here? Beat it like a redheaded stepchild yesterday. Might as well. What are we going to do? Let's pop it in the search. Do I have it as a saved indicator? Absolutely not. Why? Because it's a lagging indicator and it is absolutely worthless. Let's get in on it here. I'll show you why it's absolutely worthless. Let's get the length correct so it lines up with the returns oscillator. Yes, I do run a 7 length on my returns oscillator. I want the nice quick moves. Let's see here. In the 15 minute, it actually might be showing some hidden bear. Oh, you kidding me? Let's pull this back out here. Did you do some justice finally? No, you didn't. You didn't. It's all good though. All good. So you can see the higher high. Let me see. We got high. Yep, lower high, of course. Gotcha. So the hidden bear setting up. Is the dollar going to come back down to the reverse Fisher 103.2? That is on the 15-minute time frame. Interesting. Let me switch this up though. Turn off this worthless lagging moving average and make the RSA white. There we go. There we go. Hold on here. Since 15. What am I seeing here? What am I? Wait a minute. This thing just flipped up on me? RSI just changed. Interesting. When I turned off the MA, let me see something. Something switching this I didn't notice. Input the same. Yes. Maybe this bad boy did show some hidden. Let's see here. RSI. It's still in the 15, right? Man, that literally just changed. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. Huh. What is going on here? Let me flip this. Let me change this. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, look at all the bear derivatives setting up on the 45 to bring this thing down. Rejected off 33 log MA right there too. Right when it crosses zero mean, it was tapping up against. And that is the 33 power mean, 33 log MA. A lot of resistance right there. Higher highs on the RSI, all lower highs on the returns oscillator. Crosses zero mean, you get the dump out. How did you know that divergence was getting ready to be played out if you were playing with the RSI? You didn't. That's the problem with it. It's a lagging indicator. You can use it if you want. I'm not going to totally bash it. Knock yourself out. Let's look at the 4 hour here. Setting up anything? Not really. Returns oscillator is above the zero mean. Indeed. If we get a bounce here, where's a wave trend up here on the 4 hour? 104.4. Okay. Let's pop on the daily real quick. Yeah, you can see the daily RSI, lower lows, of course. We're above the zero mean right now. There is bull div on the daily, on the dollar. Still trending to the downside, though. Still trending to the downside. Variance coming down negatively correlated. Look at the volatility. This is why this div isn't playing out when it crosses zero mean. You got contracting volatility, positively correlated. The only thing that's contracting that's negatively correlated is the 2400. Right? So I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see that start it. We're already getting a little bit of a wick on the bottom. It's already popped a little bit. Okay. Go down through here real quick. I didn't do the 90 or the 45. Is there any div? Was that a lower low? That was about the same. About the same. What are we setting up here? Nothing on the 90 minute. Let's check the 45. It's about the last time frame on the dollar that I'm going to populate. Let's see here. We got that a lower low? Little bit of a lower low. Okay, so that's not setting up. Let me see here. It's positively correlated. Thing is rising. There is no div though. There is no div. Real clean. Gotcha. You know what? Let me look at the 5-day on the dollar. It's starting to turn up. Negatively correlated on the 5-day. Total random walk. We got a lot of time frames where there's trend going on to the downside. This whole move on the 5-day, random walk on the 5-day. Volatility contracting on the low length volatility, and it's positively correlated. The other two contracting negative. Yeah, man. It's only a matter of time. Almost at the bottom side of the power mean band, a little over 102.7, or a little under 102.7. My bad. About a half a point. Still having an outlier too on the variance. The coefficient of variation. Yes, just variance. That's all it is. And what is variance? Spread of data from the mean. The mean of what? The log returns. You know what follows that variance? Price action does. Price action follows the returns. See, rejected off of that 5-day wave trend. Yeah, not looking strong at the moment. Indeed, not at all. All right. Hidden bear though, for sure. You're below the bottom side of the power mean band. Remember, right when we started, I was like, is this about to drop to the 15-minute reverse Fisher? 103.2. Let's see what's on here. 103.2. Yeah, it's below that first support level in daily volatility range. Kind of no man's land. We've already hit it a couple times here. Wicks throughout the day have tapped that range. Okay, that's good. Now let's see where the old gold is. Yeah, a nice little pop. Open up the daily. Is that a test? Yeah, gapped up or moved up right from it. Let me see here. Yesterday, 1SD move. 1SD move. Closed the 15-minute candle below that 1SD, popped up immediately. Where did it close? Back up above the new weekly volatility range. Good on the bulls. Come alive. And now you are literally running a 1SD to the top side. Almost got a wick there earlier. Literally got up above the top side of the 68.3 Laplace. Found support for a couple hours and then just launched up to that 1SD. I mean, short by a couple bucks, but hey. Not going to count pennies here. I'm not putting pennies on the train track. Let's see. Where is... Bottom side of the 68.32. Interesting. Right at the top of that weekly. And you got the daily above it. And gold's set up again. Gold is set up again. Let me flip the chart over here on the gold. Just want to go up here on a 5-day. Returns oscillator turning back down though. Interesting. Indeed. You're above the power mean band. No div on either side either. Drop down to a 3-day. I'm starting to think what I do? Clone? What did I do? Clone the RO? Because this RSI is not looking right. I'm sure all you traditional TA people out there are like, oh, the RSI got him today. No, something's going on here. I don't know what I did. When I took off the MA, though, the RSI changed. I don't know what the hell this thing did close.
Scott, if you hit Control Z a couple times, it'll take you back each step. Every time you hit Control Z, it'll take you back a step.
Oh, God. I've done a lot of stuff since I did that, though. So
yeah, I'm just throwing it out there.
Right, yeah, and I always forget that.
African taught me that.
Control Z. Yeah, he's good for that kind of stuff. He knows all those little tweaks. Close. Let me see something here. What the hell happened to this thing? I don't know. Do not know. You can see it almost damn it looks like a clone. Interesting. Anyway, here was the cross that was going on, right? Gold pulled back, tested it, sent 2 wicks into the 33 power mean, right when it was crossing up. God, you got Fisher there too. What a pile. Let me pull this up. No, Fisher's down right at the bottom side of the power mean band right now. Did come down, like I said, almost got to that 33. Sent a couple wicks. Got front ran for sure. Trending to the top side. I mean, this is on a 3-day. I mean, this thing has been in trend. It just trended to the top side, downside, top side. This thing is back and forth. Let's see here, 3-day or 2-day. Yeah, this thing is setting up hidden bear right now. Hidden bear on the returns oscillator. You're above the zero mean though. So there is that. Above the power mean band. Wave trend hasn't even crossed back up Fisher yet. There was a perfect wave trend on the 2-day. Came back down on that dump. First sent a wick into the reverse Fisher. That was right at the 9 log MA. Bounced it up. Then finally took it down the wave trend. Been up ever since. Yeah, about the last 7 days, this thing's been pulling hard. Okay. The daily. Dog's on his leash out here crying. The hell is he? What a monkey. Give me a second, guys. What's he doing? He is so tangled up. Oh my God. I'm probably going to have to go out and tangle this jerk off. Let me do a couple more things here. So gold's pushing almost at 2K again. Hey man, good for all your gold bugs. I'm sure Peter Schiff's having a little circle jerk somewhere. Good on him. He deserves it. He gets beat up a lot, doesn't he? Gold is looking good. Indeed. And you had the bull div right here when it started popping. See that? We're on the 4-hour. Lower low on the returns oscillator, though. So you got no idea there's divergence, real divergence building between price action and returns. Let's see here. Starting to trend. Not even really a light though, but it is dropping hard. I would imagine this thing closes up here today. This will go into trend. Maybe at the close of this 4-hour candle, to be honest. So that thing closed 44 minutes. Good. We'll be on stream. I might have to take a call too. I'm dealing with some madness. If you guys even brand new car, right? Brand new car. Software is just going down in it. Things are just one day after another, things were starting to go down. Like my dash, my speedometer disappeared, my tachometer disappeared. The main display at startup is like not turning on. That's happened about 5 times. And so, you know what? Chrysler comes back to dealership and tells them, oh, this is just normal operating procedure. We're going to have a new software upgrade at the end of the first quarter of 2024. And I'm just supposed to wait and drive the car. And I'm going to put 50,000 miles on the car in the first year. They're trying to make sure that I don't have any case for a lemon. It's already a lemon. If you read the Indiana lemon laws specifically,
I've done it.
Yeah,
I took Ford to a lemon law. You can do it. Track every time you go in. You got to have it all on paper.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm tracking it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now they're saying because you have to have it in the shop 4 times for the same thing that's under warranty, or if it's a safety issue, or if it's lessening the value of the car, which it's doing all the above. I mean, I was
going to say the safety. There's safety because you can't even tell your speed out.
Yeah, well, it's got a little digital one. It's the analog ones that went bad. They just disappeared off the dash. It's crazy. And so, and they were like, and tell the customer not to bring it back in for service on the same thing. Well, of course you're going to say that because you don't have a fix for it. You don't want me to come in. They want me to come pick the car up. I told them yesterday, I was like, the GM needs to call me back. I am not taking that car off of your lot again. I'm not driving it. It's not safe. The emergency brake turned on. I was going about 5 miles an hour in a parking lot. All these new emergency brakes are electronic. There's not even a stick anymore. You just turn them on. I'm going 5 miles an hour. It just locks up because the crash avoidance system is acting up, throwing all kinds of fault signals. It's insane what this car is doing. And there's only one other case study going on, I guess. So I'm the lucky one. I go, so nobody else in this area has been bringing these Hornets back with problems. He's like, you're the only one. I'm like, wow. So.
Help me out, baby. Give me a new one.
Yeah, that's
contract, big boy.
That's what I'm doing. It's such a process. You got to send a letter to the manufacturer. Then they have 30 days to respond. Meanwhile, I'm paying for this damn thing. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I never heard back from the GM. I'm sure they're stirring now. Because I told them, I was like, you need to figure this out, man. I'm not coming and picking this car up. You need to call the manufacturer and tell them customer states he is not driving this unsafe vehicle. So there you go. We'll see what happens, though. I'm definitely playing hardball. They are, though. Jesus Christ. All right, let's get back to this. Shake it off, Bilbo. Shake it off. Let's see here. Variance is starting to rise on this 4-hour, negatively correlated. Said though, man, this thing on the 4-hour is starting to trend. You're already almost at this 4-hour 95 for Laplace. Let's see here. And that was the new 4-hour. Yep, there it is, right up there. It's by the daily 1 SD. I'm surprised we haven't sent a full wick into it. I mean, it's at 2001. Let's see it. 2001 Space Odyssey. You know what that was? Trippy movie.
Yes.
Trippy movie.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Yeah, especially for the year it came out. People are like, oh, the future.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And if you don't think technology's being suppressed, are you kidding me? We're in almost 2024. We're still driving on roads. We should be flying around. It's insane, dude.
Says the man with a 4-wheel car addiction.
Yes. I'm not complaining. I love cars. All right, let's see here. But it's all right because my Challenger is getting the graphics package re-put on it because it was de-lambing from up under the back of the hood. I mean, dude, it's one thing after another. 2 brand new cars. They're both in the shop, right? And I've got a from both of these different dealerships. Let's see. I got a Jeep Compass and a Jeep Renegade in my driveway. Neither one of my new cars I bought. I got 2 rental cars out here. So I'm just laughing, man. I'm like, we are definitely in a simulation. The way my life's been going lately, this cannot be real.
You got 2 rental cars, huh? That's hilarious.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, because I got, because I bought them at 2 different dealerships. The cars.
That's funny as shit, dude.
Yeah. The dealership I bought the Challenger at didn't have any Hornets. So I went to this other dealership. And it just so it coincided where, they call, hey, we got the appointment set up for the graphics package, bring it in. Then later that day, I'm taking the other car in. Before you know it, I got 2 freaking Jeeps. I didn't buy a Jeep, and I got 2 in my driveway. It's fucking insane.
Can you sublease your Jeep?
Dude,
you wait to get one of your Jeeps while you wait to get back that car.
It's hurting my brain, Yasha. It's hurting my brain.
That is funny.
And you want to see something even funnier? This is how frazzled I was. I literally had to turn around. I had to turn around and come back home. And you're about to see why. This is how I left the house. Call it old age. I'm not afraid to show it here. I'm going to put this in general chat. Wait till you see this picture. You guys are going to laugh your ass off. I only put 1 shoe on. I put my right tennis shoe on and left my left slipper on. I'm driving down the road. I look down. I've got a slipper on my left foot. Dude, I lost it. I was like, oh, I need a handler. Somebody please, God, help me. Dude.
So you have 2 different shoes on?
Yes. I got a slipper on the left foot and my tennis shoe on the right. I had to take a picture of it. I sent that shit to my family and they were just like, oh, my brother's sending me skull and crossbones and shit back. I was like, hey, don't laugh. You might be the one taking care of me. Jesus.
That's hilarious.
Dude, I mean, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I remember when I was out in, I got another picture. I've got these high top North Face slippers. They're down. They got a nice traction on the bottom. I would, in the winter, if there wasn't snow on the ground, I'd wear them to the dog park. I get down to the dog park, my slippers are on the wrong feet. I'm like walking. I walked all the way to the dog park and the slippers are like flared out. Oh my God, dude. All right, there you go. Yep, I'm crazy. I think I'm getting old. It happens. What are you going to do? Dude, just insanity. What'd I get down to? The 4 hour? Let's check this 90-minute on gold. I just had to share that. Yeah, Matt, that's right. That is me. Send the dart into the forehead. Yes, exactly. Warlords got it. It was tactical. It was tactical. That's my kicking foot. I just flip off that slipper and kick you in the teeth with it. It's hilarious. Oh my God, guys. Hello. Gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. All right, let's see. What are we setting up? Higher highs on the 45-minute on gold. Higher highs. Returns oscillators turning down. There's no div, though. No div at all. Not trending, though. Not trending. Dropping into trend. Not in trend yet. If that makes any sense. Let's see here on the 33. Higher highs. Same with the entropy. A little different down here on 33. You got room to drop. Got room to drop. And it is in a little bit of a light trend on the 33. Thing is, man, there's no div. Where's the div setting up? On freaking, it's on the 15-minute? Yep, it is. Finally.
Oh, why you have an RSI?
Just showing.
To that side?
Just showing how worthless it is.
Oh, okay.
That it never shows divergence when divergence is really printing. All right, like right here on the 15-minute. There's a lower high right here. Higher high on the data set. RSI is just up here squirreling around. Up at, what is it at? 84, 85, somewhere in that range. But there's no div showing. It's showing on the returns oscillator, though. But look at this trend. That's what I'm saying. If this, let me see here. If this bear div plays out, it's probably going to be a random walk to the downside. And look, all the volatility is pretty high. Look how deep in the correlation. Look how deep some of this negative correlation is. If all this really, because right now, 981, 2400 are contracting negative while the low length is expanding negative. If these other two correlations break positive as they're contracting and you continue to expand on the low length, this thing's going to come screaming down. And it just tapped. It finally tapped that 1 SD. Pretty close. Let's see. Remember, 4 hour 95 for Laplace, daily 1 SD right there. Yep, indeed. Indeed. Let me see here. That's all the way down to 15. That's what I'm saying. Let me see where this 9 minutes at. Let me see here. I mean, so what are you saying? You get a rejection here on the zero mean. That's let's see how high this does go. It's right now. It's setting up. It's setting up bear div. Right, you get a higher high on the data set, lower high on the returns oscillator. If this does break through the zero mean, though, you can discount that. We're gonna find out here. There we go. What did we just get? We got 20 seconds till this candle closes. Let me see here. Yeah, I think came out a trend. Prediction model even flipped on the 9 minute. Whoop! Now it's riding down the 2 SD band, still in trend to the top side. Contracting volatility, negatively correlated. And you got the 981 and 2400 still up here like wowzer. Looking for this prediction model to flip. Because now, right? Now the low length volatility is expanding negative. Now the low length volatility is expanding negative. Let's see how this plays out. Let's go down to 6 minute. Yeah, see on the 6 minute, you already broke back to the top side of the zero mean. But you definitely got a couple points still. There's still a couple points of bear div. Same thing down here too. Correlation, but the correlation rebroke back positive during this expansion. Yeah, man, this thing's got no chill right now. Could gold have a little bit of a breakout here? Let's see this 3 minute. Just look at the 3 minute, man. You're just hanging up above the zero mean. Went back into a random walk. It's still random, but the prediction model's to the top side. Prediction model is to the top side. Yeah, the 981 was contracting negative, man. That correlation broke. Wham, right there as it started expanding again. It's coming down now. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to need a couple more 15. This 15-minute candle closes in a minute 30. Minute 30. No, 1 SD move, 4 hour. So right now, during this 4 hour candle, which is, how much is left? What did I say? I think it closes in like half hour, right? Yeah, 31 minutes. 31 minutes. You're already at so there's a 95.4% chance during this 4 hour close here that's getting ready to happen in a half hour that gold found its high during this 4 hour candle. That's a Laplace distribution 95.4% probability level. You got the 2 SD right here at about 203 or 2003. 2003. All right, gold, we gave you a little more love than we usually do. Let me see here. Market's opening in a minute. Got NVIDIA earnings that closed today. Down 0.5, huh? Uh-oh. It was up 11.11 tomorrow. Oh, yeah, maybe it's a big dump is coming. Up 2.25%. Let's see where this thing pre-market's coming down to here. What? Okay, now earlier it was down right around 4.99, I think, 4.99 and a half. It's pulled up a little bit. Where's this new daily range going to populate? Let's see. Is this what we're working for? Probably going to be a little bit bigger of a range. I would imagine this thing's right around the center of this range, man. Right around it. Did it just reject from it? Let me see. Actually, moved up. Yeah, what did I say? Right at the center. Center's at 500.46. Yeah, it's right there, man. It's right at it. See if it can stay above. Let me see here. Spread this out a little bit. Get a better look. Yeah, there's the top side. Top side's 501, 501.4 area. Right there. No. Is that the first resistance level? Maybe that's the first resistance level. Yeah, there's the top of the, there it is right there. 501. Yep. All right. So bottom side 498.65. Center of the daily 500.46. And we got 501.39. Still a pretty tight range. A few bucks. A few dollars. We got down there. Man, there's the bottom of the range right there. Almost to it right now. Let's see if it gets down below. Or if it kicks up. I mean, you're literally just hovering around the center and in the bottom of the range. First support level down here by the first 4 hour. Is that the first 95 for Laplace right below it? Interesting. Yeah, because you're at the 4 hour 1SD already. Where's the bottom side of the 68.3 on the 4 hour? I need a couple minutes to expire here so I can put it on a minute time frame and get a better read here. That's a problem with the first 15-minute candle. You're kind of blind, kind of hard to really see where these levels are at. What time is it? 31, and we get a couple. There we go. All right, just send a wick to the bottom of the range. Always suggest doing this at the open of the market to really get a good look at where all these levels are at. You can even go down lower, right? You can go to a 30-second chart. Let me see here. If you have the premium subscription, TradingView. Let me see. When does this thing open up? Yeah, here's the 4 hour. This thing, you literally gap down out of it. So here is the 4 hour 68.3 Laplace distribution range. So yeah, you literally gap down, opened up below the 1SD on the 4 hour. Interesting. There's a 1SD, the top side. 95 for Laplace right at the center of the daily, it's looking like. Yeah, right at the center of the daily. Yeah, because there's a 99.7 down by the first support level. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Distribution range pretty tight. Pretty tight today on this first 4 hour. Or not first, but yeah, I guess first 4 hour candle. Forgot what I was even looking at, boys. What is that? First resistance level on the weekly as well. First resistance level on the weekly. Gee, I could see this up here. I mean, you break through into this the daily 68.3 Laplace. Bottom side 503.7. You break into here, this could easily be up here at this monthly resistance, second weekly resistance level. And what is that for the monthly? At the second as well? Yeah. So you got two of them. You got the second resistance on the monthly, second resistance on the weekly. So what's that? A lot of resistance. Yeah, I was going to say, what does that equate to? A lot of resistance. Oh, transformational, Bilbo. Thank you for that information. You're welcome. That's for all those that don't have this chart. And it is powerful, man. It is good. If you're not using this, tisk. All right, I can go back now and know where these levels are at. Oh, so what are we through the first 5 minutes? Okay, almost got one more 1 minute candle. All right, let's see how this opened up. Coinbase down 1.8. Yeah, nothing really sticking out. Video, there you are, baby. Here is that 4 hour. Still above the zero mean. Higher highs, man. Higher highs. Volatility's pretty crunched. All the lengths. Yeah, par for the course too. Coming into earnings. Pretty much setting up. Let's drop down here to the 90. What's the volatility doing? Crushed. Absolutely crushed. Wow. It's at 981 and the 2400 at zeros. Let's see here. 2400's at a zero. 981's at a 1.23. 525's at a 4 percentile. Grades are right above it. Grade just popped a little bit. Grade's still up here. Oh, man. This thing's looking like it's ready to make a move. Variance coming down, negatively correlated. Definitely got some bear div, man. Definitely got some bear div on the 90. We all know about these earnings plays, though. I've been jacking people up lately. Jacking people up. One funny thing, though, I got in one of these rent-a-cars yesterday, and it's got the satellite radio, and it was set to like financial channel, and they're just talking about stocks and bonds. I just left it on. I was like, all right, I'll listen to some news. It was a riot. Just say, I'll have to bring the spirit of red. Yeah, that's right. Nice. Hilarious. Hilarious. What is going on over here? Give me 1 second. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, hook 'em up, boys. Hook 'em up. Perfect. Back in the rear, hooking up the P-Font. Ooh. Yeah, Matt, that thing's sick, right? Oh my God. Wow. Who the hell is selling that? Don't get me excited. You shouldn't have showed me that, probably. All right, back to normally scheduled programming here. Let's see if the 45-minute volatility is low. Keep getting sidetracked with JPEGs. Stop it. Have an addiction. Returns oscillator setting up some hidden bull, man, on the 45, though. Indeed. Wow. Volatility. I mean, you got the 981 and the 2400 was still really low. 525 is expanding, positively correlated. If you look at that 45-minute candle, hell, that thing right now, check it out. Yeah, it ripped down, sent a wick towards the 99.7. Right now, it's pulled up. It's ripping. She's a ripping. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, that was the gap down, right? Pumping now, though. Starting to make a little bit of move. All right, you're at the bottom side of the 68.3. Can it take advantage and get inside? You close this first 15-minute candle inside there, probably going to immediately run up to these levels. These are magnets if you close up inside here. A lot of liquidity right there. If they want to dump this out, I would imagine they're probably going to fly up here. Let's see here. All right. Let me get down to the 45. Let's check this 33. I bet this 33 did probably wick all the way down to the 99.7. Let's see. Oh, you're not going to populate. Oh, is that so? Well, I got a news flash for you. You are gonna. There we go. Show me the money. Show me the money. 33-minute and the 45. That wick, right? Not dots like over here. There's all my little dots, right? The pink or Laplace distribution. Boop. This is just Laplace distribution band showing exactly where those levels are. So if you look at your current candle, over here, if you got them set at dots, it should be the same levels if you're on the 33-minute time frame. It's a good way to see if you're nice and all your charts are nice and correlated up. Everything's giving you the same reads because there is a lot in the settings. Gotta make sure we're doing it right. Yeah, setting up some hidden bull right now. Goodness. But can the return oscillator turn up? I mean, look at this trend to the top side. Still trending. Finally has broken back up inside the 2 SD band, though. What do you say, NVIDIA? 15-minute here. Lower low, man. Hidden bear. Is it on the returns oscillator? No. Why would it be? Man? Hidden bull coming. Did I say bear? Hidden bull. Hidden bull setting up on the returns oscillator. Got the prediction model down here on the 15-minute, though, negative. I mean, this thing is just wild right now. Got some buy pressure. Wait a minute. What did I just see? Right when I was leaving. I do that all the time, too. I'll go to leave a chart and just glimpse something right before it leaves on the volatility. Yeah, I mean, it's contracting positive right now. But you're literally, what's the 2400 doing? Kind of flat, boy. It's looking like it's trying to expand. Kind of flat right now. 981's flat. 2400's flat down here. Actually, 981's contracting a little bit, and it's negatively correlated. Yeah, we got a mixed bag right here, right? You got low length contracting positive. 2400 contracting negative, although it's flipping back and forth. Then you got the 2400 just flat negative. Flat negative. Almost, look, we're getting ready. Look at this on the 15-minute too, on NVIDIA. How long has this wave trend been below Fisher? Oh, yeah, remember that? Look at NVIDIA. Look at wave trend and Fisher, man. They were just riding up together. You don't see that often, man. Then wave trend on the dump, breaks free. Getting ready to cross again. Just sent a wick right to the area. You got the 33 log MA, 33 power mean, reverse wave trend, and reverse Fisher all piled right here. All piled right here. No wonder. I mean, I got front ran. Got these bots scalping this shit. We got not even on the 9-minute. I mean, there's definitely some hidden bull. Definitely lower low, right? The returns. Lower low on the returns. RSI, not so much. But we already know that. I'm just going to go through a few assets. Every point in the divergence I pointed out so far, not on returns oscillator. The only thing got going for the RSI, when there wasn't div showing on the RO, there wasn't div showing on the RSI. You know, two strikes. 3 strikes, you're out, RSI. Let me find one more problem. You're full of them. Starting to have an outlier to downside on the 9-minute. Bear div, man. Bear div. Actually was. Let me see here. From what point? Right back over here. No. This is the hidden. All right, hidden bear. You got lower highs, higher highs. You're breaking down through the zero mean right now. Of course, you're getting a 9-minute candle down. Is this thing about to come back down to 33 power mean? Reverse wave trend? Possibly. Total random walk. Total random walk. We're getting expansion. Check it out, man. Down here on the 9-minute, everything's starting to expand. It's all negatively correlated. And there is hidden. There is hidden bear. Well, all you got to do is just follow the direction of the RSI. You'll be okay. Yeah, but that's not the point. The point we're talking about here is divergence, and RSI does not ever show it. Not real divergence. That's the first problem, though. I mean, probably 99.7% probability that traders do not even know price action follows returns. So there's your first problem. There's your first problem. Then again, and then you're watching YouTubers that have no freaking business giving analysis on these markets whatsoever. Why do I say, am I calling them a bunch of dummies? No. I mean, I actually know one personally. I mean, not stupid people by any means. But boy, oh boy, are they misleading people. Big time. I mean, if you don't understand the markets in general, how the hell are you giving an analysis on it? For God's sakes. These high-frequency trading firm algorithms, they're just cheering these guys on. Please continue what you do, because these people are watching you and they are just, oh my God. They're like Pied Pipers, man. They're little Pied Pipers. They got these big communities buying their products and services that are worthless. Think of all the money that's been wasted. It's really, really, really crazy, man. Let me see here. We random walking on the 6-minute? Probably. I mean, you can always see the returns oscillators usually always going in different directions from the RSI. This is the real read. This is what you really need to be looking at. Not the RSI, all right? What is the RSI? It's the relative strength index. The relative strength of what? Of price? So you're using an indicator that's measuring the relative strength of price, right? What the hell are you doing? Price action doesn't follow price. It follows the returns. This is what we're trying to get out to people. Sometimes I'm just afraid it's like too confusing for people. You're not getting it. What is this guy even talking about? Continue to watch. Look at that 6-minute wick right to the top of the power mean band. Rejection. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this thing start moving down, man. I mean, prediction model's starting to drop out of a random walk, and it is to the downside. Now, how funny is this going to be if this thing just goes in the trend to the downside? Look at the RSI. It's already at the bottom. You know how many goofies right now are going, hey, long, the RSI is at the bottom. I don't know what to tell you, man. You also got bull div. You got bull div, right? Even though this is setting up hidden bear is usually setting up bull div too. I mean, look, you got lower lows, higher lows. On the top side, you got lower lows and higher highs. So you're setting up hidden bear on the top side, bull div on the bottom side. We'll see who wins. That's why when you have a returns oscillator, you really get to see the true fight. You got no idea when you're using the RSI. You know how many people got wrecked using this thing during all these bull runs? You know how many people didn't make any money but just continually got liquidated during the bull run of 2000? You literally started in 2015, but everybody wants to discredit that. That's when it started. Bitcoin was about $250. Ended up at 20K. You know how many people, how many times they got liquidated on that entire run because they just kept trying to short an asset that was trending to the top side on macro time frames? What are you doing? And they're using leverage, not just spot trading. Hey, I think it's a good entry on Bitcoin. We'll let Bitcoin pump a little bit. I'll go back into a stable coin. Let it drop back down, grab more Bitcoin. People just, they want to get in these highly suspect exchanges using leverage and wonder why they get wrecked. They're trading against you too. God, they hate me. Guarantee it. Any of them watch this, they're just like, shut up. They literally are trading against you. It all came out in the FTX thing. And people are just like, oh, that's nothing. Sweep it under the rug. We're all good. It is wild. Crypto is wild. We all know that. It's Wild West, man. And there's literally people out there that have a lot of money just sitting on these exchanges, and they'll be the first ones crying when that money just gets taken from them. Oh, there was a hack. Oh, this, that, and the other. If you're trading crypto and you leave your cryptocurrency on these exchanges, I don't know I don't know if we can even help you, man. Bad idea. Real bad idea. And there is a case history, right, of this happening. But you just continue to do it. It's all good. That's why, I mean, there was a couple of years, though, I really got turned off. From crypto. Wasn't trading it at all, right? Started heavily trading options. Well, now I haven't been trading options for a little while. I'm all over the place. Everybody already knows that. I get bored of certain things. I'll go back. Now I'm back, getting ready to drop some bombs in crypto land. All good, man. Just waiting. Waiting for the perfect time. And here comes NVIDIA, of course, making its way back down. Let's see how this changed up on the 15. And we're already backfilled that candle. Thing flipped quick, didn't it? Didn't it now? Let me see here. Yeah. But like I said, here you go. Setting up some hidden bull. Oh, look, it's setting up on the RSI too, man. Hey, there's the first time I've even seen that have the same signature. Good on you. Going into a random walk. This thing is definitely having an outlier. And that's the thing with these outliers. Guys, you can just trade the variance. Now, you don't know how, if you have the projection bosses, that's a good way. You see an outlier start, right where that outlier started, there are a projection boss on there. Because you know immediately you're going to be getting a 95.4% probability move. That's what the outlier is telling you. There is a fat tail event in progress. Jump on it, right? You got to take your profit, though. That's what this is all about. Just because you have an outlier down here on the 15-minute, you're trading the 15-minute, doesn't mean you're in this position all day long. Look at the data set. I mean, there's plenty of trades at the top and at the bottom. You got to understand how to trade these markets, especially crypto, because this thing is I'm looking at NVIDIA. Let me get back over on crypto. Anybody else catch that? All right, here we go. Bitcoin, where are you going, big dog? Good. 36.6. I like it, actually. Yeah, we're out of traditional. We're going to crypto. I got my wires crossed there. I talked myself into crypto for about 5 minutes and forgot I was looking at NVIDIA. We gave a good analysis on NVIDIA, though. See, below the weekly, huh? All right, Bitcoin. I mean, everybody I know in crypto is like, come on back, baby. Come on back. Everybody I know in crypto is like wanting this pullback. Now you're probably going to get it. Especially you close the day below the weekly. Let's party. Could be an interesting rest of the week, right? Going through, especially. You know what? Let's do something real quick. Let's go to chart, man. What have I done here? Not good. April 23. Let me see something. No, I fried this thing. What have I done? What have I done in my chart? Well, let's reset this. Number one. Let's get this thing reset. That was too much. Going back a whole year, this thing fried on me. Trading View. Come on, baby. There we go. Back to normal. Bet we're on NVIDIA. Must have this on autosave. Bad boy. Crypto. Right back to Bitcoin. There we go. I wanted to look last Thanksgiving. Anybody remember what happened last Thanksgiving? It's always a good time. People away from the computers. Malgos love to throw a move. Let's see here. I mean, this is literally the perfect week to get this retest of that monthly range, and I am going to love it. Please, please, Crypto Father. Come on down. We all know where that monthly is. There it is right there, 33.4. That number is just burned into my brain. On the daily, that's about a 5th standard deviation move. I'm not saying this is happening today. I'm saying this is a holiday week. This is the perfect opportunity for these bears to run this thing down, test these ranges. You guys got to remember, too, Solana's is at $35.50. $35.50. And these are two. A lot of the other cryptos tested, I mean a firm test, not within percentages. Right? Firm test at the top of that monthly. Not Bitcoin and Solana, though. And I'm sure there's other cryptos that didn't. I'm just saying out of the bigs. Solana and Bitcoin. Pretty sure I looked at ETH. I looked at Cardano. I remember looking at AVAX. A lot of those definitely tested their ranges. Ooh, it's getting beat up. Algo. Yeah. And I'm sure Avalanche. Avalanche is back down to what? 21? You know what? Talking about Avalanche. See something there. Up right in this weekly range. Right in the weekly range. Let me see something. Got to remember, though, where is the top? Avalanche's top of its monthly is literally like $17, $18. Can't remember exactly. Untested. Right here. 15.83. Now, here's what I want to do real quick. Let's go back to the first. Trading View. Can you handle this? Can you go to that? Damn, this thing's on the struggle bus, man. Come on, man. Wow. So our go-to function is not working? Is that correct, Trading View? What's happening here? That was me that moved that. Yeah, this thing's on the struggle bus O. Just making sure I'm not giving a false read here. What the fuck? This is driving me insane. I mean, what in the hell is going on, Trading View? Wow, we're in the twilight zone with this. Give me a second, people. Give me a second. Yeah, this is the first. This is the first. All right, so it pulled me back. Let me see. Come on. Right there. So that is April. April? What? Where is this thing at? I'm losing it, guys. Give me a second here. 11-1. We're asking for 11-1. That's November 1st. Oh, I'm still on 2020. Jesus Christ, may He help us, Father, for we have sinned on these charts. Come on here. Jesus. Go to. I'm asking for the 1st of November, which is right there. Top of the month. Here's the... Actually, Avalanche was one of those ones that did test. Wait a minute. Is that the wrong? Give me a second here. November 1st. Wow, look at that type monthly before. Wow. Let me spread this out a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Well. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. These charts are on the struggle bus, man. What in the hell is going on this morning? How's everybody else's trading view going right now? I'm telling you, there is a massive issue with streaming on the same platform that you're using, that you're literally using your indicators on. There is a problem. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I can't even work. Windows 7. What is not making sense here? Okay. We are reloading that, and I am not going to attempt that again. Yes, reload, please. Wow. Probably going to pop it right back on NVIDIA. It did. Yeah, guys. Wow. Let me see. Let me go in this chat. Anybody else chirping about this? Got some issues, man. You're not having a problem? All right. Oh, nice. Yeah, you coming in hot, aren't you? Nice. You right behind me. That's big level. We're leveled up, baby. We're leveled up. You're not having a problem? I know, man. It's just because I'm streaming on it. This isn't anything new. It got good, though. It seemed like for a couple weeks. But, I mean, stuck in the mud again. Stuck in the freaking proverbial mud. What do we got here? So, back down under 55. Yeah, man. What's BTCD at? Yeah, it dropped. It did drop. I put it was. I mean, BTCD was wrecking some cryptos. That was the yesterday. Dominance was picking up. Gonna have to see. The bottom of this weekly range supports BTC and it kicks up out of here. He closed this 15-minute candle below the center. Already sending a wick. Is this thing getting front ran? About to find out. I mean, when it comes to 4 hour, guys, 1, 2, 3. Almost hit the 3 SD on the 4 hour. So during this 4 hour candle, actually, did we just get it? We're getting a new one. Hold on. Give me a sec. There's a sucker close. Yeah, we got an hour. Yeah, I thought it was 11. So we got another hour. And 95.4% chance. And the 95.4% probability when it comes to Laplace distributions right at the center of the weekly range. So there's a 95.4% chance this is going to climb back up in the next hour, close above it. You're below the 1 SD on the daily too when it comes to standard deviation. So like I said, 95.4% chance. But there's a probability this thing goes down. Here's the 4 hour 99.7 when it comes to normal distribution. 99.7 Laplace down here by the 4 standard deviation. 36.150. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me see something. Is the dollar making a little move? No, it's not. No, it is not indeed. That's why gold taking advantage. 2006. All right, gold starting to punch. Wow, futures are pretty tight. 2009, huh? We got a $2 spread there. What's wrong, all you future players? Let's see. Got silver just back up under $24. Wow, silver making a nice move. 2.4% today. Yeah. Got the same percentage move between the spot and futures on gold. Let's see. We're a little different. Silver spot's up 2.4. Futures 1.9. Oil's been slowly creeping up back towards 80. Gee, what's natural gas doing? Nothing right now. That won't be like that by the end of the day, though. Boyle loves to make like 7 to 10% moves. It looks like every freaking day. If you can tame that beast, you don't even have to wander off, because there is a lot of volatility in natural gas. Just put Boyle into your search engine, you'll find it. It's called Boyle for a reason. It'll boil your blood if you're not careful. You pick the wrong direction, it's gonna boil you, all right. Yeah, man. These markets overall, both markets pretty much down. Bond yields down. Damn, you're back down below 4.4 on the 10-year. I mean, let's not lie. This whole thing's a fugazi anyway, right? Indeed. I'm sure everybody would agree. Fits perfect in the clown world, right? The markets are clown world, and we live in clown world. It's triple Q's down 0.6. Yeah, and I would agree with that. Earth Bear said earlier. You see Nvidia go down. I mean, Jesus, man, what's that thing at? 500? Yeah, 498. Dropping slowly. It's like we said, man. It's exactly what it did. In this new weekly range, yeah, man. Kind of tight, too. We're going to revisit that today. 492. Going into earnings. Well, I'll tell you what, if this thing pushes down going into earnings, you close below 490 today. Wow. Now that's even going to make it tougher. Although, I mean, downside's looking pretty entertaining, to be honest. It's just before this market open, setup really wasn't there to short this thing. But as we know, as volatility traders, correlation breaks quick. And when it does, you got to be prepared. Good advice for anything in life. We're always getting flanked, right? You got to know how to respond. Don't get flanked. I'm getting flanked right now by a freaking car manufacturer. It's okay. That's okay. Sent the development team in. We're going to take care of them. All you military know exactly who I'm talking about. There's only one dev team, baby. Let me see here. And they are a bunch of badasses. Let's see. All right. Yeah, Nvidia, man. Let's take another peek at these charts now that this thing turned around. I'm gonna see some interesting things going on. Yeah, we're done with this. Bye-bye. I feel much better. Yeah, this cross never got tested. 4 hour, huh? Bear in here? He took off. He's probably listening on another. Yeah, man. 463. Let me look at the day. So that's wave trend. 462.5 wave trend on the 4 hour. 462.5. Yeah, it's kind of no man's land right here. Right at that power mean, whatever power mean level that is, kind of in the same area. I'm just looking for some clues. I'm going to say 462.5. You see these fissures. No, top side of the power mean band. Yeah, 2 day. Top side of the power mean. What are we at? 496 right now. Got 460 right there. You can get one more look at this 4 hour. 462. Okay, so 462.4. Don't think this thing can drop fucking 30 points on this earnings play. Let me see some. So now I see where it possibly could be going, especially. Well, let me pop that back on real quick just to explain myself. You're riding outside this power mean band for so long. That's why if this daily closes inside this 9 log MA, look, we haven't had a close inside of it. This thing has just been riding it up. You close the daily going into the earnings play at the close. Don't think this thing can drop that far. Now, am I saying I'm going to go right into the options and buy like a 462, 463, something like that? Absolutely not. I'm going to drop down here and get some other wave trend reads. Something more respectable. It's going to return a little more profit. What's this wave trend at? 482. And that's what I was almost thinking. Somewhere in the mid 80s range. God, am I going to have to pull this up? I am. All right. Hold on. Let me get this brokerage account fired up, man. Where are you, baby? There you are. Tasty trade. I want to take a look at some of these Friday, some of these expirations on Friday, what some of these are pumping out. Come on. Just thinking, what am I doing? Firing up another app. Goodness gracious. Got TradingView, 2 different freaking screens run. Three screens run on TradingView. Got Discord up. Now I'm going to run freaking Tastyworks. Uh-oh. Let's see. Boing! All right. Initializing brokerage session. System startup. Let's freaking go. All right, here we go. Yeah. Yep. Let's get this on NVIDIA. All right. Closest. We got 3-day expiration on Friday. Let's pop on it. 480 puts right now. 10.6. Not cheap, man. Not cheap. Not cheap at all. Yeah, I mean, it's literally going to cost you a little tick over $1,000 to buy one of them. Boy, that is tough, man. That is tough. You drop all the way down to, where was that at? Let me get that 4 hour again. 462.5, correct? I think that's right. If I remembered that to the dime, it's pretty damn good. Oh, you are good. You are not the same guy that wore a sandal and a shoe out yesterday. 462. Let's see. They even got a 462 and a half. $500. It's going to cost you $525 to buy a put. But I'll tell you what, man, if that thing dropped all the way to that 4 hour on an earnings play, guys, Jesus Christ, that'd be a hell of a profit, to be honest. You would probably 3-4x that. Yeah, $500 trade. Let me see here. Yeah, $500 put could possibly net you easy 4x. I mean, that thing could be worth easy $20 at the end of the day. I mean, you got the 500 put right now at 2010. That's you get into a put. This is what's tough. You got to take your freaking profit, man. Got to take your profit. Just because you get in an expiration on Friday, too, doesn't mean you can't close the trade tomorrow. That's what I would be looking for. And that's what I'm saying. Even this first 4 hour candle, you close this first 4 hour candle inside that 9 log MA. Look out, man. Look out. That's what I'm saying. This thing could free fall. What's the dollar doing, man? I'm telling you, man, this dollar, be aware of it. It has been down here by the bottom of the monthly range, and lately, last couple of days, below it. Don't think that doesn't matter. Them bulls are chomping at the bit down there. I think they're just waiting on the right time to strike. And if they do, We're going to see some shit get wrecked. Gold being one of them. Gold's having a heyday. Good for gold. Up 1.4. Like it. Do like it. It's not like I hate gold. I just don't. I'm not going to hold it. Right? I'd rather buy Bitcoin. For the future, anyway. For the future. Any out there trading the volatility on gold, good on you. I mean, for crying out loud, I think moving. Nice percentage move in the last, let's pop over here. Let's even go on the daily. Let's see, just the last, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, literally, little over a week. No, actually, week. More than a week. About 8 days. Let me see what percentage move we got here on gold. When it bounced right off the wave trench. We go wick to wick. If you were that good, do you know how to use a workflow and get in on that trade? We could run that workflow and show you exactly a good entry, but yeah, not giving away all my tricks. 4%, not bad. Up 76.5. Pretty good. Pretty good for an 8-day move on gold. 4%. Nice. BTC does that in 1 minute candles though. So that's why I don't dick with it. I like taking my profit quick. I like taking that profit quick. All right, gold, good for you, man. Gold making a run. I didn't even look on the 5-day. Or did I? Yeah, I remember. Came back down, tested the 33 power mean, and bounced off of it. Wave trend, 1915. Let's see what we're reaching for on the 21-day here. Yeah, you're outside the power mean band. Don't like it. What's that 9 log MA at? 1923. 33 power mean, about 1868. There was that 21-day candle just ripped down. I mean, that was pretty bullish. All right, thing pulled up, closed up back above the 99, and then here you go. Nice doji right there. Nice doji right there. Boy, that thing closed a little bearish. Boy, that threw any of them out there trading patterns, trading candlesticks. You got wrecked. You got freaking wrecked, I'm sure. Well, it's almost a hangman, but it's not quite. Well, I think, is there such thing as a doji hangman? I think so. Is that where they hang the stick figures? Yeah, that's it. What's it do? Goes right up. And that was at what? Now about 1980. About 1980. Things up 25 points. I mean, that's just bullish. You pull back up, close above the 99 log MA like that, come back down, test it again, rip it up. Boy, if that thing would have just been up a little more, if that would have closed a little higher, it did no. And I'm sure people were looking at that as bearish, in my opinion. Let me see here. The volatility doing. I mean, you're having an outlier on the 21-day on gold. Wow. Higher high, too. Higher high, too. And we go all the way back here. I mean, starting to set up a little bear with a higher high. But this 21-day candle, I mean, you got a while. When this thing opened, 21st of November. Actually, this thing's getting ready to close. It's so hard with traditional markets. Jesus, try to figure out like a macro time frame, like a 21 days freaking close. Got to get a calendar out. Like with crypto, I can do it in fucking 2 seconds. Right? It's easy on crypto. Something to be said about a continuous market is just a beast. I love it. Was that volatility contracting on a 21-day, negatively correlated? Yes. 981 is flat, positively correlated. It's like, why is he looking at a 21-day? Hey, it's not my fault you watch YouTube Jimmy that doesn't have a clue how to analyze these markets. It's a monthly, man. It's a monthly when you're talking about traditional. All right. That's why it's on a 21-day. That's why I use a 5-day instead of a 7-day or a weekly. I mean, do you not realize that traditional markets are only open 5 days a week? You know, you can look at a 7-day. You can look at any time frame you want. I mean, I got a bunch up here. But when it comes to working this in for a workflow, I need it to make sense. Put it that way. I need it to make sense to me. Yeah, it is dumping a bit. Let's take a peek. All right, you're sitting right at the 30 length RMLR on for. I'm sure that's what yeah, that's what you're talking about right there. Zentap beat me to it. I thought you were busy, man. What are you doing? I'm just messing with you. So yeah, you're a little bit below. That 30's at 36,440. Yeah, man. We're like what? About $70 below. Let's go to the daily, see what this thing's doing. I'm just gonna get some targets here. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, and you can see the prediction model starting to flip, coming out of trend to the top side. Or not trend, just coming. The prediction model's definitely getting ready to flip, I believe. Man, you look at these future projections, though. They're pretty damn high. So, got a 33 power mean down here at about, well, looky there. What's that on? Daily? 33.9. Wow. 33.9. That's about $500 above the top of that monthly range. Interesting. See if we get a real good target here on the. Oof, that is low. Gee, many Christmas. Pull this down here. Yeah, what do you got the top side at? 39? Yeah, almost 40K. Bottom one's down here about 28.6, and it's right at the 33 power mean on the weekly. Wow, really? I'm sitting here praying. This thing dumps out down that far. We get a 10K pullback here. Woof. I would probably cheer it on. So that means Solana's going to hit the top of that monthly too. Oh, please. Get some cheap salami. It's a lunch meat you can't go without. Little Gouda on it. Rye bread. Good shit. Some nice spicy sweet mustard. Have I made anybody hungry yet? So yeah, look at Bitcoin. Went up, tested the weekly top side of the 68.3. Now you're below it. 1 SD on this weekly, 35.7. It's a 95 for Laplace. 34.2. 2 SD, 33.8. I'm not finding any weeklies that are right down around that 33.4 area. 33.4. But that being said, what's that? 33.8. It's a 3 SD on the weekly. 32. What we haven't looked at. Let me throw BTC on here. All right, BTC, pop up, baby. I can't believe this car dealership hasn't called me yet. They must be in scramble mode. What are we going to do? This guy said he's not coming and getting his car. Let me see here. And it's what I'm looking for. Yeah, all good on the top of the monthly, right? Where's the center at? If this thing really does dump out and you get a nice big push, 32.2. That's what I'm looking for. 32.2, huh? What was that 3SD? 32.2 area? Do I think it's going to happen this week, though? Is it going to be a slow burn? Hey, I mean, there's confluence for the center of the monthly. All right. You got the 3 SD on the weekly right at it. That's a hell of a move, though. That is a hell of a move. Intra-weekly. Can it happen? Sure. I mean, look at this big move to the top side, though. Hell, you didn't even get to the 3 SD. I mean, it would take a hell of a powerful move to get down to this 3 SD normal distribution. Indeed. So, let's see here. And back that 4 hour, like I said. Yeah, let's pull them back up a little bit. 369. Starting one day, man. You're just up here top of the power mean band. 27.3 is the reverse wave trend. 27.4. Damn. It's actually 27.521. 27.521. Got higher highs, man. Got higher highs. I mean, way back here, a lot has happened. A lot has happened since then. I'm not going to take that into account. Plus, if I rip this back, let's just do it real quick. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let me reset this real quick. Well, now, that paints a different story, doesn't it? It's BTC getting ready to get hammered. You set the returns oscillator back to this high, right? Now, when I had it set on 7, that was the local high on the returns oscillator, right? It was way up here. Now you got pretty much not there, but look at this. I mean, if this crosses a zero mean, I mean, there's a lot of bear div when you set this up for that first move from the bottom, right? BTC was down there around, what, 15? 15.4 was the low. Wow. Look at all the bull div I was setting up, too. Goodness gracious. Set this back on the 7. Now that I know that is going on, there's a lot of ways to look at this stuff. That is definitely one of them. If you're never quite sure, see, that's what I was talking about. Bam. And you had that first point of bear div. Did it play out? Absolutely. I mean, you dropped from what, 31.2 to about 24.7. Had about 6K drop there. Did it set up more? Right? Well, it was what it does. This is how it worked. Then what did it do after it played that bear div out? A lower low, higher low. So now it sets up what? Hidden bull. That hidden bull popped from about 26.4 to about 31.7. What did it do, though? Another lower high. Sets up more bear div. Then you get another pullback from about 31.8 to about 24.9. And then that lower low, did we get a little bit of a higher low? No, we did not. But more hidden bull, right? More hidden bull from that point. Popped it up, and this time the thing flew 25K to where we're at now. A little, about a $13,000 move. That's divergence for you. Should we? Yeah. What are we up here on 21 day? I don't usually look at a 21 day on Bitcoin, but yeah. Proof's in the pudding. This was all divergence plays on a macro time frame. Powerful little BTC. Indeed. Time is it 10:24? Just going to take a peek at 480s. Oof, Jesus. Yeah, that 480 put I was talking about that was about $1,000 is now almost $1,200. I mean, literally, we were just talking about this 15 minutes ago. That's how quick, boy, they're flooding premium into there. Flooding it. Exactly what Earth Bear said in the chat, too, which I agreed with. By the end of the day, if you're waiting, it's going to cost you a lot more. And I don't even know what the earning projections are. But take a look at some of the latest earnings plays. News has been jacking people up, man. What's new? We know this at Alpha Trading. That's why we don't trade on the news. We trade on leading information. They don't count on people having leading information. So they manipulate the traders with news. Indeed. Indeed. Just like they keep talking about, ETF coming. Yesterday's news, BTC, ETF coming. Everybody's, we're bullish. You're down 2.62% today. See what happens to Bitcoin. Man, this wave trend has not been tested since October 15th. We already talked about this, but yeah, man. October 15th. And here's what's crazy. Let me see something real quick. Let's go all the way back to that first pump when it bounced off the wave trend. Where we got, how many candles? 36 bars. Let's play. 36. I like it already, obviously. People that know me know. 36 a good number? Oh, yeah. Make me happy. I knew I was going to see that. Why did I know? You've been below the zero mean ever since. Man, this thing has got all the makings. I mean, there is a shit ton of hidden bull, but boy, there's a lot of bear div. Look at the first 3 moves to the top. This whole move up here All right. If you go back from when you bounced off of the last time you bounced off the wave trend, there's a lot of different ways to skin a cat, man. There's a lot of different ways to skin a cat. This is one of them. So you get all higher highs up to here. Ever since, lower highs, and you're below the zero mean. And you're in a random walk. That was the only trend this thing has had on the daily since that, when we bounced off the zero mean. A lot of people be like, have you seen Bitcoin? It's been trending since October 15th. No, it actually hasn't. It trended from the 15th to about 24th. Trended about 9-10 days. Then it just started heading right back into a random walk. That process is about finished. Got flat volatility positively correlated. The 981 expanding negative. 2400 expanding negative. You're almost at that daily 95.4 now, which is right there. Little white line, or white cross line right there. And that is the 4-hour 99.7 Laplace. That's got about what, half hour, 32 minutes left. Let's see if this thing turns back down. What's a good way? Well, look, this thing's been leveling down on the 15. All right, let's check this out real quick. Stay with me. First, I want to see on the 15, was there any bull div? Right at the end, a little bit. That ain't enough to spark my fancy thinking this thing's going to jump all the way back up to the reverse wave trend. If anything, maybe a back up rejection off the bottom side of the power mean band right when it may be rejecting off the... I don't know, though. Coming out of that trend. Let's go down through here. I'll show you what I'm getting at. Yeah, it's still a little high. Where's that at? 780? $300, huh? I don't know, man. I'm looking for the bottom side of this power mean band. 661. Still a little much. Yeah, see, man. Is this thing going to ride the 1 minute or the 3 minute power mean band down? That's what I'm looking for. We get another test. You just opened up that new 3 minute candle back up above the 9. 33 power mean, reverse wave trend, reverse Fisher, all the log MAs down. But look, the 33 and the 9, the variance check is flipped. So now returns are back up above the mean, variance is expanding. This is only a 3 minute though. Let's see if the 1 minute tested wave trend. Probably did. Yep, pretty close anyway. Pretty freaking close. You can see it's getting front ran. Now we're getting down into Algoville. Who's in here? Warlord. Starting to do the old man pee dance. We know how that goes. What are you doing, Warlord? Can you talk? Keep these people entertained?
Yeah, I can.
Nice.
But I haven't been looking at the charts the whole day.
Yeah.
For any matter of a fact.
I saw a video this morning how evil baboons are.
Yeah?
We talk about how evil baboons are.
Now I'll waffle on about USDT.
Yeah, you do.
And ETF.
Yeah, tell me what you want to talk about and I'll throw my chart up.
Maybe if you just put on see if there's a pairing called USDT. And I'll explain to people who are maybe watching the stream.
USDT?
Yeah.
Is there a pair?
Real money versus US Tether.
It sure is. It's on. Oh, of course it's on Bybit. Yeah, you want me to pull up Bybit?
Whichever one, dude. Whichever one's that. Doesn't really matter.
See, USD. Yeah, might as well. Or actually, oh boy, of course it looks like that. No, but I'm on a 1 minute. I'm on a 1 minute. Hold on. I just saw the Binance pair though.
I don't think they'll have it.
USD.
You can type in USDC.
Yeah, here it is.
USDC,
USDT premium. It's the premium index on Binance.
Yeah, you can do that one.
Here, now let me. Oh, hello. What time frame you want this on?
Whichever one, dude. It's super chill. Doesn't really matter.
See what oh, Jesus.
This is cool. Yeah, if you do it low time frame, maybe like a 1 minute, I suppose, then.
Yeah.
You can go take a wee. I'll be done in the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just talk about it. I'll be right back.
So, for those of us who are leverage trading on whichever shitcoin exchange you choose, how a exchange is going to liquidate you. This is more so for the guys that are doing about 150x to 200x. Is what you just saw there, that candle go up, all right, like millimeter units, and times up by 200. It's usually going to liquidate someone who's trading a very thin Bitcoin pair. So much as we want to go out there taking on high leverage trades, like, yeah, this is liquidation because that thing's going up and down, up and down, up and down. Someone's settling, or if you were to look at the order book, they're pulling the order and putting it back in, pulling the order, putting it back in. And if you times that percentage move by 200, you're going to have a really, really big effect on a coin that's maybe like 0.30 plus. Okay. And now how this works is this, how to explain this, and this thing goes away from 1 to 1. Okay. If it gets more expensive, that means the price of the coin gets cheaper. Even though nothing's changed, just the underlying asset that it is trading against got cheaper, which will naturally push up the price. Now that can chase a whole bunch of people into the book with a bunch of lower leverage trades, but it's not the actual indicators you're using or your strategy playing out. It's a market maker over here who is balancing between USDC, USDT, and there's another one, FUSD. EUSD is going to be discontinued. So as this floor adjusts, you could maybe see it with BUSD and USDT. I think that would be an easier one to actually see here, and you can see how Binance plays it out. As they move those, the price of those assets from 95 cents to $1, that's a 5% increase. And if the asset is trading against, it's also that, it's going to also be affected by 5%. So if you're at 100x, you're liquidated. If you're 200x, you've lost your money before that wicks even started off, pretty much. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys have an observation of that. And another thing that we should watch out for in due time is ETF, Bitcoin ETF coming in. Can be a really good thing for the environment, sure. But then I do think that the SEC is going to go after Tether. All right, because Tether is not backed 1-to-1. It's backed with some dollars and it's backed against crypto. So they will liquidate accordingly to pay you off. And now American government doesn't like that. If they had whatever it is on CoinMarketCap, it said they had like $10 million worth of USDT. They prefer that the dollar note was locked up. The USDT has this moving mechanism, so I truly believe that the ETF is going to come into play. The SEC is going to hammer Tether. I check you there, I'll be done. And SEC is going to hammer Tether, and that's going to really throw the prices up. So if Tether gets to $2, all right, so my one real dollar gets me 2 Tethers, then you can expect Bitcoin's price to be doubled if you're looking at BTC USDT. And then that's going to push a lot of money into USDC trading, and that's going to put demand on USDC trading. So that thing's going to fall from $1. My one real dollar only equals 50 cents USDC. So that means that chart is going to be half the price. So if you guys are ready for this, everyone's going to call it a black swan event, but just know that this is something that's going to happen. If you're ready for it, I have some limit orders lying around, but I wouldn't have them in USDT. I'd have them in another currency. Ideally, I'd put it on, if I could, I'd have my limit orders sitting on Coinbase or Bitstamp because they deal in real USD, and that will be controlling the market. Arbitrage bots won't be able to fight against the book at that time. So if you're looking to pick up some good coins at very cheap, try to do it through a USD exchange. There's going to be a lot of panic selling and a lot of panic buying. But panic selling first, then into the panic buying. So yeah, have some orders lying around and maybe be 15 minutes worth of price action, and you can have a very serious bag for 10% of the price of current prices today. Anyway, hope you had a week in time. All right, all done. Okay. All right. Well then, so yeah, I was talking to my brother about gold, and he wanted to stack gold. And I just tuned in. There's better opportunity cost in something else. So like if you look at the price of gold and you look at the price of Ethereum, you look at the price of debt, just look at all things that are two, you'll be able to figure out your opportunity cost. Furthermore, some silver. I hear guys are getting short on silver. So if you want to go have a look at those, to bring us back into traditionals, we'll go have a look at silver. There's some guys getting short there.
There we go.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed on this chart? Look at the variance. The variance is inverted.
Oh, good.
It's like printing negative. Variance doesn't print negative. For whatever reason, that pair just really throws it into a...
Yeah, dude. So that wick, but you see that whatever pair this would be USDC and USDT.
Yeah.
That, from where it went from the means to upside to downside, that's literally a bot or a market maker lifting that order out of the book. Right? And then as the demand comes in, it makes those coins more expensive, which will actually drop the price of the shitcoin. And that's how they liquidate people. Yeah, you'll see a whole bunch of liquidations coming through the book if you to watch this.
Yeah, but this is crazy, though. Having the variance like this. What the hell? Variance is never negative. Variance doesn't go below zero, but it does on this pair. It's pretty wild.
This is how they run the game. They don't trade against you. They trade against you. Yeah.
Pretty freaking wild. Yeah, I didn't even know this pair even existed. All right, you learn something new every day. Powerful, man. Powerful. What, it's soul breaking 34 now? Or 54? Nice. The slow burn. Guys, and what? It's only the 21st. So what do we got? About 10 days left in the month? Man, I'm telling you. This thing, it doesn't, I'm not saying this is going down into those monthly ranges today, even this week. But it is definitely pretty apparent that these crypto markets are definitely moving down. Definitely moving down. There's going to be a lot of volatility, though. I highly recommend not using leverage unless you're down here scalping like a 1 minute time frame and you know how to take your profit. You know how to get good entries. You're not using lagging information. So that pretty much limits it to the alpha trading members. So be careful, though. Be freaking careful. Let's see here. PTC trying to bump up out of this hole. Oh, I still got this RO set all crazy, I bet. Yeah, it's on a 36. Let's drop that back down. Hello. Let's come back to planet Earth. Time is at 10:40. Okay. Actually, on that 1 minute, there we go. Got to the wave trend. Actually above it. Let's see if it taps on the 3 minute. That's what I said. I don't think this is going to even, I don't even think we're going to see those tests the rest of this week. And we got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all through. But that being said, remember, this is a holiday week. This is a holiday week. So let's make this a lot easier. Let me go up onto, first off, what would be the best way to do this? Yeah, I could go on the daily. Bring all this in. November, huh? Come on. Act like you want to move for me. What?
Real question. Should I buy the dip or should I buy TradingView Premium?
I like TradingView Premium.
Okay. I'm going to buy TradingView Premium.
It's working so well for me right now.
Yo, dude.
No, granted.
I'm a cheap little slut, I'll tell you that much.
I guarantee I'm not the only streamer on TradingView that has these issues. I mean, something is up. When you're using the platform to chart on and then you're streaming from the same service, there's a glitch in the matrix. There's no doubt about it. I'm sure I'm not the only one having these problems. But that being said, one never knows. Let's see if I can get see if it'll work on this chart. Let's see here. I want to go back to 2022. '24th. Last Thanksgiving. Come on, man. Hey, it worked. What? Where is it? Let's see. When is Thanksgiving? November 20th. Here it is right in here. Yeah, actually, it had a little pump, man. Had a little pump. Look at the beginning of November last year, though. All right. Had that sell off from like 21.7 to the low. To the low down there at like 15.5. I'll tell you what, man, that was a year ago, too. That was at the beginning of November, huh? We did the exactly opposite at the beginning of this November. But specifically on Thanksgiving. There it is, right here. Actually threw a doji up. Nothing big. Not a big move at all. All right, let's see what happens this Thanksgiving, shall we? It'll be interesting. I just have a feeling what's setting up is a nice little pullback here, man, which I will cheer it on. Let's freaking go. This 4 hours got 16 minutes, 36 seconds. Of course, I pulled back up above the RMLR. It was about $70 below, remember? Now, boop, it's about $80 above. Like it. Stuck between them. This is called the old RMLR scissor play. Beautiful. It's a one of the highly sought after moves on OnlyFans. This little baby right here, the old scissor. Let's go. Let's freaking go. You're below both RMLRs. And you got this looming 33 power mean on the daily. I'm telling you, that'll get it closer. And the way that's looking, that's what I'm saying. This week, so tough. Tough to nail it down when, but just makes sense. This thing's been off the chain for a while. All it's going to take is for those big algos to flip on sell mode, man. Flip on the sell mode. That's why you got to be up here on these macro time frames looking at this thing, man. We started in a weekly, which, how long? I mean, look at this, right? We've all been talking about it. This thing shot out the top side of the power mean band, eclipsed the freaking reverse Fisher. 32.5. 32.5 is the top of the weekly Fisher. You kidding me? That is a little bit above the monthly, center of the monthly volatility range. Yeah, man. You already backfilled last week's candle. I'm not talking wick. I'm just talking about the body. Let's see. Very interesting. Could this thing... I mean, guys, we're only about 3K above that area. So every time I say, oh, I don't think it's going to happen this week, I mean, look out. And look, I mean, you're setting up hidden bull, too, on the weekly. That's what I'm saying. You get a drop down to this reverse Fisher on the weekly at 32.5, which is about $800 below the top side. It's about $300 above the center of that monthly range. And you get a bounce there when the returns oscillator's down at the 2SD band, playing off some hidden bull. Look out. Look out. So what's happening with the volatility weekly? Flat, negatively correlated on the 525. The 981's expanding negative. 2400's starting a little bit of an expansion. Negatively correlated. That is on the weekly. I'm going to cut that in half and go to a 3-day. Expanding, negatively correlated on the low length. 981 turned back up. It's expanding. Correlation broke positive. 2400 expanding negative. Surprised this isn't all the way back down about 34, to be honest, man. To be honest, especially with this bear div. Especially with the bear div. But look at all the hidden bull, man. All the hidden bull. That's all that was. Pop, pop. Now coming back down. Even had a higher high there. Still, it's right here, man. From that and big 3-day candle. All these higher highs, all lower highs here. Prediction model up here, though. Still positive. Still to the top side. Is it 46? About 15 minutes, huh? Checking my phone. Can't believe I haven't got a call yet. Were they sending a SWAT team, picked their car up? I hope not.
Might have some evidence lying around.
I got a chop shop in the garage. I take these rent-a-cars and swap out the serial number or the VIN numbers on them, and then send them in a shipping container to wherever. Nigeria. They love them there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, man. Dude, they got a racket going on, especially in the corridor of interstates right around here, like Interstate 69. They'll literally steal these Mopars with these Hemis in them, Hellcats, Scat Packs, whatever. Dude, they all this is what people out everywhere in public looking for these cars. They will literally follow you until you go to say Best Buy or something. They roll up when you leave. They throw an Apple iTag up under your fender. Now they know where you live. You know what they do in the middle of the night? They came up. They got a little antenna array, and they intercept the key fob inside your house that is constantly interacting with your vehicle, even when it's off. They capture that code. They gain entry to your car. They start it and they just roll off. They drive it straight up into the Great Lakes where there's shipping vessels. There's shipping containers waiting for them. They pull them right in. The literal boats themselves are like chop shops. They flip out all the VIN numbers and they're sending all these freaking Mopars to like Dubai, places in the Middle East, things like that. And they're selling them for like $250,000. So it's insane, man. There is a huge racket. What's going on? It's being exposed as we speak. But I mean,
yeah.
But then the police
South Africa used
have a standing order not to pursue these vehicles. I mean, top speed on these the Hellcats, there was almost 200 miles an hour. I mean, you're not going to have these. I mean, you talk about endangering the public. So they just know. They just run them. They'll run right up the interstate going 150 miles an hour right to the shipping containers. Pretty nuts, man. Pretty crazy.
If they don't sort that vehicle out, you don't have to pay a fee, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Insurance money, you know?
And it's as simple as this right here. This is what I'm talking about. It's a little bag right here. It's a Faraday bag. You open it up. You look. Put your key fob on the key ring. And I keep mine in the Faraday bag all the time for my scat. Oh, so the signal cannot be. Even I take it with me. I will when I'm walking out, when I'm getting back into my car, I'll just open the end and I'll open it like that, put it right at the door lock. Boom, boom, so the signal's not spreading everywhere. It's just hitting right there. Yeah, these thieves, man, they got it down. It's a hell of a racket. Hell of a racket. And we're talking the kind of money these people are making. They don't care about you, man. They'll shoot your ass.
Yeah, in South Africa, they pretty much do the same thing. They sit in the parking lot. They have their little computer that picks up the frequencies. They'll soon, like a lot of people with electronic cars, they will just lock it when they're walking away.
Yeah.
The thing literally, the whole key gets copied to their remote. They press the button, and if it's a push to start, goodbye. Push to start, goodbye.
Right.
So it's a serious racket, dude.
It is. A lot of money being made, man. A lot of money being made. Time is at 10:51. Yeah, we gave a great analysis on a lot of stuff. Focused a lot on Bitcoin, right? Did a little overview of NVIDIA on this earnings play getting ready to happen. Speaking of that, and I did look, that put went back to about $1,150. Let me see what NVIDIA is doing before we take off. Gold's starting to pull back a little bit. Dixie, trying. Let's take a peek. Let's put Dixie on over here real quick before we take off. Whoops. Traditional. Dixie, 0.35. I mean, it's trying, man. Here is the bottom of the monthly range up here at 103.6. I want to see today if this closes up above there. If it does, look out, man. Look freaking out rest of the week. Because it's not going to just climb back up there to reject, in my opinion. You're probably going to make a move up to the next support level. Even the bottom of the weekly, that, by the way, has not even been tested yet. That's as close as you got right here. And it did make an effort. What did it get up to? 103.96. And we're talking 104.1. No, don't like it. just a little bit of a pump and then just been dumping out ever since. I don't think this thing's not going to come test this weekly. That's what I'm saying. You close today inside this monthly, wouldn't be a bit surprised overnight if you see this thing up in the weekly range and gold gets smacked down back a little bit. Where's that going to bring it to? Where is gold at? You got the first resistance level on the weekly. Have not closed it. Closed the candle right at it about an hour ago. Been below it ever since. You're above the 1SD. Let me see something. Where is... There it is. At the top of the monthly. 2058. Not even. Top of the monthly's up at about 2133. 2133. You even going to get a chance? You got to get by the first resistance level on the weekly gold first, and you need a weak dollar. As long as that dollar's been down there, at the bottom of that monthly, literally almost since the beginning of the month, look out, because when it pops, it's going to move fast. It's going to move fast. There's a lot of resistance on that dollar, but it's not going to last forever. It can only hold it off so long, man. See what's going on down here. I'm saying, you get over here on Dixie. Let me look on the daily. Yeah, bull did, man. You're way out too. You were ejecting off of that Fisher, man. That thing's been down. Returns oscillator continuing to rise. Still trending. I imagine this daily close probably going to pop back in. I want to see if the prediction model flips though. That's what I want to see. You got variance coming down, negatively correlated. 981. Yeah, I mean, everything's saying down. Everything is saying down, except the 2400 is contracting. Contracting negatively correlated. Other two are contracting positive. And that's on the daily, huh? What about the 2-day? Show me that bull div. Yeah, there it is. Got bull div. Haven't closed. This could be it too. Waiting for the 2-day to cross the zero mean before we get a little move. And you're below everything here too on the 2-day. And you got wave trend at 104.7. A lot of trend left though. Is a prediction model going to flip and then just trend right back to the top? Considering there's bull div, not on the 3-day though. Not on the 3-day. You still got a little hidden, and you're at the bottom of the range here. Hanging on to the 99 log MA. Rejected off wave trend. I mean, look, that one candle spilled down below. You come up, pull up, close above it. Just a little bit. You can see that little white dot. Closed right at it. Then you dump out to the 99. I've sent a wick down, but boy, it kind of looked like it halted the sell-off. Having an outlier, variance is starting to turn over. But yeah, I mean, we're talking all over those. So if you go to, I mean, there's bull div 2-day daily, not on the 3-day, man. Not on the 3-day. We already know, we showed the 5-day where this thing just went, it's been moving to the downside in a total random walk. Total random walk. There's a little bit of hidden bull from the cross. No, there's not. Goodness gracious. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be, in my opinion, lucky to figure out when this thing's going to pop. Probably daily and down on a nice workflow. You see the 4-hour. This 4-hour candle shaping up. Indeed. Shaping up. Popping on some bull div. Right? We said there was the low. All higher lows since then. I mean, we can take this out. Right, this pop, but all this, yeah, man. Starting to move. Where's wave trend on the 4-hour? 104.4. Close a 4-hour candle inside that 9 log MA. Then you got the 33 to deal with. It's literally up there right at wave trend and 33. I mean, this is a magnet right now, in my opinion. 104.3. Let's see how this plays out. If you see the dollar run up here, 104.3. Where's that on? 104.3. Almost the bottom of that. Almost the bottom of the weekly. That would do it. That would be a nice test of the weekly. 4-hour wave trend. 4-hour wave trend's about at the daily third standard deviation. Exactly where it's at. Can we get a little move here? It's going to be tough, I'm telling you, because these monthly levels are resistance now. Strong resistance. You got the second up by the center. Wouldn't surprise me at all to see this thing by the end of the week up here around 104.5. Whole point. These bears spent a lot of energy. Get this thing pushed down this low. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, dollar. Crush these markets. I want cheap crypto. That is a huge racket. Hilarious. Hilarious. What do we got going on in general? I'm being hailed. Yeah. Watch that baby in real time. Watch that baby in real time. Now it's spilling back out. Dollar trying, man. Dollar trying. We're going to get back at this tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. See how these daily closes go. Kind of writings on the wall here. What's about to happen? I think gold has possibly found its weekly high. Dollar's found its weekly low. Let's see if we get a little flip here. Let's see if we get a little flip. Metals down, dollar up. Not just Bitcoin, crypto in general, right? We're always going to get these rando shit coins that are pumping, dumping, but hey, man, it is what it is. That's what crypto's all about. Take advantage while you can. They're never going to be able to regulate crypto. They're going to be able to regulate how you buy your crypto, though. How you send that crypto, turn it back to whatever your currency is, and send it back to your bank. That's what they regulate. But if you didn't know, very short-staffed they are. Very short-staffed. Why do you think on all those forums says, hey, have you traded any cryptocurrency this year? They're counting on you to tell them. Not financial advice. You do as you will. Being an American taxpayer is just fantastic. They tax your wages. Then with those already taxed wages, you pay tax on goods. All this other, I mean, dude, it's such a racket. Definitely, this is a simulation to figure out how you're being taken advantage of. Once you figure that out, we can move on to the next simulation. Right now, it's how do we stop wars and how do we stop all this manipulation? Well, we'll figure it out. We're strong as one. Don't let them divide us. Divide and conquer is their plan. We're not going to go for it. So, hey, guys, thanks for all the support in the Discord. You guys are awesome here every day. Every time we stream, we get them piling in. It's a beautiful thing. TradingView, you're awesome. Just a little bit of a struggle when I'm literally streaming on the same platform I'm charting on. There's always little issues, little quirks. Like, our indicators don't lag, but the charts are lagging. Just takes a while to load and do things. But yeah, we're all good. We'll continue to deal with it. And with all that being said, wherever you live at on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's right. It's a good stream.